Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Happy Friday. And just like that, it's December. Wow. We made it to the end of 2023, the last month, and everybody's getting into the holiday spirit. For many, it's the most favorite time of the year. I know it sounds cliche, but it is for me as well. It's my favorite time of the year, and I wish the best for you and your family. Lots of happiness, joy, but above all, much peace. We all need peace, right? And so this is in the raw, unscripted, unedited, unpracticed conversation about just about anything. And I was just reading a quote the other day that I saw. I think it was on Instagram. And it said, "A smart person knows what to say. A wise person knows whether or not to say it." And I know that we always talk about being smart, intelligent, wise. What is the difference between all of that? Or is there a difference? Well, let me share what my thoughts are on this. I think that there is a difference between being wise and being smart or intelligent. Being intelligent to me means that you know things, you know how to do things, you've learned things, you've become good at things. I'm holding my phone, and this is known as a smartphone. In Spanish, teléfono inteligente. And this phone knows how to do things. I can ask it to take me somewhere, and it will take me there. I can ask it to, or I can tell it to keep track of my steps, and it will do that. I can ask it to tell me how many calories I've burnt in a day, or how many, I'm a runner, how many miles I've run, or, it can tell me just about anything I need to know. I can ask it, and it will give me that information because it's a smartphone. That's why it's called a smartphone, because it knows how to do things. It's been programmed to do things on demand. And so people are smart, people are intelligent because they've learned things. They've been programmed. In a sense, they know how to do things, and that makes people intelligent, makes people smart. If I study a topic on space, for example, I can become an expert on space and know everything about the solar system, the planets, beyond our galaxy, and I can know a lot of things about space. And I can become smart on that subject matter. So being intelligent means that we are good at something. We learn things. We can do things. We have learned to do things, and we can do that. Being wise, on the other hand, I think is much more profound. Being wise means that you have learned to make the right choices. Okay, and that comes through with time. It comes with experience. But it also comes with learning from mistakes. Sometimes as we get older, people see us as being wise, especially when you start getting your gray hair, and we always associate somebody with the white head of hair as being wise, wise person. But not necessarily, because being wise, as I understand it, is having the ability to make the right choices. And the Bible talks about this. Basically, the whole book of Proverbs talks about wisdom. And that book was written by King Solomon. And King Solomon was asked by God, what would you like? And if I could give you one thing, what would you want? Would you like riches? Would you like fame? Or what would you like? That's what people normally ask for if they had a choice. And Solomon said, no, I just want to be wise. I want wisdom. And God told him, I'm going to grant you that wish. You're going to be the wise person. And because you didn't choose the other, I'm still going to give you the other. I'm going to give you riches and fame as well. And so Solomon, as you may know, has been regarded as the wisest human to be alive in history. He was very wise, and he showed that ability to make the wise choices. There was an instance I can think of right now, an instance when two women came to him for him to pass judgment on an issue that they were having. They both had babies, and one of them died, and so the mother that still had the baby was confronted by the other mother and said, "Hey, you took my baby, and your baby is dead." And so the other mom was trying to coerce her into giving her baby, and they came to Solomon for judgment on that. And so one was accusing the other of taking her baby, and so what Solomon did was, okay, let's go ahead and divide this baby in half. And he took out his sword, and he was going to, divide the baby in half. And the real mom said, no, please don't do that. I'd rather have her keep the baby, and so the baby can live. And the other mom said, yeah, go ahead. I'm okay with that. And so Solomon used his wisdom to point out who the real mom was, because he said, okay, the real mom is the one that doesn't want the baby dead. And so he gave her the baby and passed judgment that way. And so, yeah, I think being wise is having the ability of making the right choices, the right decisions. And we all can do that. We all can do that if we learn from our mistakes, if we are able to move on and not repeat our same mistakes. And being smart, everybody can be smart. It just takes a little studying, reading, learning, and we can all be smart. We can all be intelligent. Even a phone can, right? But being wise, we need to be able to seek guidance from God first of all, and make the right choices. Not that we're going to make wrong choices. We will make wrong choices, but we will learn from those, so that we don't repeat those in the future. And that's what makes us wise. All right. So have a good rest of the day. Have a great weekend. We will talk to you soon.